Hello people, I'm Abhinav Majeti, alumni of Danagla College 2009 to 13 batch. Currently, I'm working as a software engineer in Workage Services, Hyderabad. I have around 6 plus years of experience into software industry. Today, I'm here to briefly explain about how software industry works. Before going into that, just I would like to explain, or else I would like to say 2 points. One is like the things what we learn in our college life doesn't exactly resembles into our practical life or reality world. And the second point to be considered when we are entering into the software industry is like it was like a day-to-day learning. We need to upgrade each and every day, like so that only we can survive into the software industry. Before before that, just I would like to share my screen so that I can explain you in brief. Let me share my screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you see here, I'm able to show you a cycle, which is called as a software development life cycle. Here in this, we have around 7 phases, including if we go from starting, the one is like a validation and concept, planning, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. In this, actually, if we want to grow into a software industry, just we need to consider around 4 parts mainly, which are from 3 to 6: design, implementation, testing, and maintenance deployments. Okay, let us go in brief so that we can know what are the languages or else what are the things we need to learn up into a particular sort of development kind of things. Okay, okay. If you if you see here, I have mentioned like a design, implementation, testing, and deployments. What I have already mentioned in the previous slide. Okay, if you want to be a design engineer, like that means design engineer means it will be they will be called as a UX engineer in role, like which is called as a user experience engineers. So that if you want to grow in that, just we need to learn about the softwares kind of Adobe, Figma, Sketch, or Framework. These are the basic softwares which are available. I have included only some of them. So we have around so many of the softwares which are available in the industry. And if we go to the implementation is the main part of the software development lifecycle because the application will be developed from end to end in this phase only. Okay, if we go to this, we have 4 parts in subdivided in this. One is the UI, front end, back end, DB. These are called as the UI engineer, front end engineer, back end engineer, and DB engineer. Okay, if you want to concentrate on a UI engineer, these are the kind of courses what we need to work on, like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, or Flex kind of things. If you want to be a front end engineer, where JavaScript, jQuery, JSP, and these are the trending frameworks which are included with the JavaScript here. Angular, React, Vue, and Backbone. These are the trending, currently trending. And if you include me, I am working on Angular and React in the front end presently. And if you see as a backend engineer means Java, ASP.NET, Python, Node, or Express.js. These are some of them. If you want to DB, if you want to be a DB engineer, like we need to know about the Oracle, SQL, MySQL, Mongo, DynamoDB. These are the kinds of softwares or else programming languages what we have in a current day-to-day industry for being a software developer. If I consider me in the part of implementation engineer, I am a full stack developer where I would like to deal with all the four in a day-to-day work life. In my day-to-day work life, it's like UI, front end, back end, and apart from that, we have another 2 parts which to be considered under the software industry. It's like testing and deployments. Okay, testing. Testing is like by whatever the application what we have developed in the implementation path, it should be tested like how the functionality works, or else if the expectation reaches actual if the functionality reaches the actual expectation, we need to test, right? So that we have two processes in that. One is the manual and the other is the automation testing. The manual testing will be done with the Excel's kind of. We need to write down the scenarios and we need to check with that. And if it comes under the automation, it will be like automated. Just we need to write out the scripts and it will automate it directly. Based on that, we have some. I have provided you some of them here, which are Selenium, JMeter, Appium, JUnit. These are the open libraries which we have in the current software industry. Okay, and apart from that, deployments plays a major role. Like these are called as DevOps engineers, and in these DevOps engineers, what they exactly do is what the application we done in the implementation part, they will deploy that into the cloud servers. Like if you want to access that, right? If we, we are accessing Google.com or Facebook, what are the applications we are accessing into the by searching a URL. Just these DevOps engineers will provide a URLs kind of thing, and they will deploy our application code, the thing what we wrote into the deployment. Okay, so far I have shown you the life cycle, right? And so far I have shown you some of the courses or else programming languages what we need to learn in a if we want to grow up or else if we want to work into a software industry based on our interest. Just we need to follow up with with these kind of programming languages. So apart from that, I'm done for the day. Before closing, just I would like to give a thank you note for this for giving me this opportunity. I would like to thank you, our principal sir, HOD, and Sai Krishna sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, guys.